All right. I think we're live. Oh, this fell down a little. Hang on. Pick this back up. All right. Mrs. Barnabas, busy but doing okay. Good to hear. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Amy. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear us okay? Any weird echoes or anything? Because we have no sound on our part. I had to mute things in order to not get echoes. But at least I think we're not getting echoes, I hope. Yes, we're live. Good. Thank you. Can hear us? Good. All right. Well, let me know if anything weird happens with the sound or anything like that. And then I'm just going to... I wondered if there was a way for me to record this, but it doesn't look like that. So this one may not be... Here we go. Record locally. No, it's not going to let me record. So I guess this is a one-off. Darn it. No echo. Awesome. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, so I have a guest with me. This is Tori. She has been on my channel before, but it's been a little while. Probably, when did we do those Christmas paintings? December?
Like a long time ago, yeah.
December or January? Yeah. I don't remember. I think it was December. No echo. Okay, good. So, oh, I think you already said that. Sorry, I'm just catching up with everything here.
Hi.
Nice. So I am using StreamYard for the first time, and that's why we have multiple camera angles, and it's so exciting. Hello, Kingana. Arts by Jane. Hi. So it says, oh, it does show me how many people. I wasn't sure StreamYard would. It says we have 9 people, which is exciting for just being started. I just had a dog lick my hand. That's really funny. I was hoping to move these around, but anyway, so just for those of you that maybe have not met Tori before, she is my middle son's girlfriend. She's been part of our family now for almost 2.5 years, and I love her dearly. Anyway, she comes and paints with me sometimes because Jackson works on some days that she has off, so I steal her. And tomorrow we might go dirt biking because he works tomorrow and she doesn't. And Kathy asks, how are your cats and dogs?
Ornery.
Yes. Ornery. We just let them out, and then Tori's dog Bailey came in soaking wet because we have like this horse trough thing that is full of water, and she loves to jump in it. So, all right. So today, World Watercolor Month. Hang on. I don't know how to get the... There we go. World Watercolor Month, and today is day 3, which is raspberry, which is why we have raspberries all over the screen. And Tori and I have traced our little raspberry onto here just to speed things up. So we're going to paint raspberries today. And I have the advent calendar day 3. And yeah, it's already open. There's a story behind that, which I'll tell you in a minute. Okay. So yes, let's make this one bigger, and we'll open the advent calendar, which is already open. So what happened was I was filming the opening for this for a regular video on my channel, and then I realized, wait a minute, we're doing the live stream, and I need to open it with you on the live stream because that regular video won't even go up. So it's opened and played with, but you guys get to see it at least. Ta-da! Yeah, I played with it. So I was really amazed that this was a Holbein paint. So that's what this is the Holbein quinacridone magenta PR122. And I thought all of the dot cards that would be in this set would be Da Vinci, and I was wrong, and it's very exciting. So she says this one has to be the brightest and most vibrant she's ever seen. It was shared with her being Denise Soden, the maker of this watercolor advent calendar. It was shared with her by Otto Kano, who is another YouTube artist, very professional. And we get to enjoy that for the prompt raspberry. So we're going to try and use this color in today's, or at least I'll try and use it in today's. Tori did bring her own paints. She has the Paul Rubin set of 12 here, but she's welcome to use anything I have as well. So I have my Holbein palette. I got it out when I got this, and this is not in my palette, so it's a new to me color. So I'll just put that right there, I guess, and we'll see how we use it in today's painting of a raspberry. Okay. Hi, Heather. We have 16 people. Hello, 16 people. 15. It went down to 15. Okay. Anything else that I'm forgetting? I don't think so. So I tore a piece of Arches paper off of this. Hi, Maggie. Yeah, Paul Rubens paints are very nice. They're some of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
So I tore, this is an Arches block here that I'm going to be using. It's basically 8 inches by 8 inches, and put it over here on a board for Tori. And then I'll use it off the block since I wanted us to have good paper, the same paper. So that's what we're doing. So yeah, we're going to paint this live, which is interesting. It's always exciting here. So let's see. I'm going to take a drink of my hot tea and procrastinate getting started. All right. What brushes do you have?
I have, how do I read them?
Oh, there we go.
The 12 of the Princeton Art and Brush Company. And then I have the 9 of the Artist Loft.
All right. And then I have 2 of the Lindsay. Actually, I'm not going to use the flat brush. That was out from something else. Actually, I'm probably not going to use any but this one. It's the Princeton Aqua Elite size 8. So you can see these are both size 12s. And
Oh, wow.
yeah, they're hugely different in size and diameter.
Is it because of the different brand?
Yeah, that's the best I can come up with. All the brands seem to be slightly different in their sizes. So if I put the size 8 next to these, it's not that much smaller. I probably wouldn't mind a slightly bigger brush, but I'm going to shoot for my size 8 for now. I like that size. I have that brush, but I think it's in a bag somewhere. You had a lot of fun painting a bunch of multicolored raspberries today. Awesome. So you're doing World Watercolor Month, I take it. I thought about doing a bunch of raspberries, but then I thought, oh, I really want to get like big and get all the shadows and the highlights. So I went with just one, but it was tempting. Okay, I guess we're going to start. So this picture actually printed out really poorly, but we can kind of see the little reference photo I have up for you guys. And let me actually see if I can edit this layout for a minute and make some of this a little bigger. Maybe where we're painting a little bigger. Make our faces a little smaller. You don't need to see our faces.
Hey, quit.
The dogs are woofing. They must think they hear something. Okay, let's see if that worked for you guys. Jane painted the life cycle of a raspberry for the prompt. Nice. Oh, I wish I could see pictures of you guys' paintings. That would be so much fun. I do have a Facebook page, Alkali Creek Art. I think you can share photos there with me. So you might check that out. First year doing it. You only started watercolors this year, but love watching all your videos. Oh, thank you. That's so kind of you to say. Jesse, you're making me hungry. Yep. I was excited to see raspberry as a prompt because it is my most favorite fruit ever. I would eat them constantly and all the time. Okay, I dipped my brush in water. That means I have to start. So what I think I'll do is I want to try this new color that was in there. And what colors do you have? Okay, so you don't have a deep red, but your rose red probably can get deeper if you add on to it. So since this is all red, you can use just the one color. You can mute it with some green for the darkers. You could mix a little with purple for some of these dark shadows. Or you're welcome to use some of my paints too.
Okay.
Yeah, and so my other daughter-in-law, Alyssa, we added onto her palette, and we need to do the same thing with Tori's palette because I do have some extra paints we can stick in there, and I think she has a need for some extra colors. What do you guys think? Okay, you want me to take off the reference photo or leave it? I wonder if I could change it and make it a slightly different location and make it a little smaller. And then make this bigger. If I make this bigger, we're going to lose our faces. But like I said, you don't need to see our faces. That's secondary. Painted a cup of raspberries for today's prompts. That is cool. Adding a little cup into it would be fun. All right, well, we're just going to start. So I'm going to start with this darker color that came in the prompt thing and put that in some of these darker areas, like right here. Oh, that's really, really pretty. It's not dark enough for that area, but it's a good first coat.
I don't know where I should put mine.
What, did you get just your red?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Top, maybe?
Yeah. Just be aware of, because our picture is so horrible, we do have like really light pink going into white almost on the actual photo. Just leave room for your, so I would be safe and like test it down in this part of it just to see how deeply colored it is and go from there.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, that's way deeper color than I expected. That's pretty awesome. Nope, I need more water on the brush. Okay, so yeah, this is a much brighter color than I anticipated. It's pretty. I'm not sure it's quite the right color I want for the raspberry I was hoping for today, but that's okay. I can change it. I can add to it.
Should I do the whole?
I would leave the
circle?
top part of the circle way lighter, so you
Okay.
could dab some off with your paper towel. And hi, JR. Okay, so you are JR. I had a friend once upon a time. He was an employee that we all liked at first, and he spelled his name JR, and it wasn't Junior, it was JR.
I can't get this hair. Oh my god.
Oh, I know, there's so much hair. Ugh,
Oh,
I wipe off
that's where it's coming from.
Oh my gosh, you have a big clump of cat hair. She's a little closer to the cat tree over there. Oh, if you're not painting with cat hair, are you painting? Oh, okay. I'm going to put a little bit of this color. Oh, now I have cat hair on my dot card. Here. This is kind of fun because, I don't know, I was talking about this with one of my other paintings. It's kind of like a puzzle where we're filling in the slots and just going from one little puzzle piece to the next.
Do you think I left that light enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
For now. It's probably better to look if you can see the tiny one on the stream screen because that shows you your highlights way better. Ooh, that's pretty. So this moves in water. This Holbein PR122 moves beautifully in water. At least it looked like it in that little instance. So you are female. I wondered right when I said that. We had a friend and a guy. I'm like, I bet this JR is not a male. Thank you for letting me know. WA Castle. Hey, hello, good morning. Definitely not a painting if it hasn't got cat hair in it. Yep, I agree, Anna. I try to be patient and wait to the end to pull all the cat hair out of it. Because sometimes it messes your paintings up if you try and do it in the middle. So every time, it looks like every time I bend down, the camera lighting gets really funky. And we've lost Tori.
Oh, sorry.
Not your fault. It's because we're bending over now and concentrating. And the lighting keeps changing. I don't know how to, if I can make the lighting on. I don't think so. This is just the camera on my laptop that is doing our faces here. So Kathy's asking, how's the weather in Colorado? You finally got some rain in Alberta this past long weekend. Thank goodness you got some rain. We've been hot and dry. It hasn't rained at all.
We had a fire here recently. I don't know if they got it all the way out, but
bad.
Yeah.
Bad fire. Bad fire. So I know you guys can't see our palettes because there's just not enough room on the screen, but I'm going to move over now to the Permanent Rose, which is a PR60. What's the one she's using, Rose Red, is PV19. So 2 different pigments, but they look like the same hue, so that'll be fun to see. So that's kind of interesting. Oh no, that's right. Okay, I'm confused. Don't listen to me. Jane, been blustery there in London. Okay, so you're in London. Yeah, I think it was Valerie made a comment on my channel that they're finally getting some, not finally, but that you guys are having some weather. I think she was in London. Gosh, now I feel bad because now I'm like, maybe I'm wrong. Ooh, that's a beautiful color. So that was, what did I say? Permanent Rose. Okay. So I'm just gonna
copy. Oh no.
That's all right. That'll be blended into the shadow later. So
Okay.
So what I'm trying to do is fill these in, but leave like the highlight areas open. I don't need that big of a highlight, but I'm trying to kind of map where I'm at so I don't get lost. It's so easy to get lost, I think. But wow, that's a beautiful color. Okay. Okay, so the squirrel that I was working on in yesterday's video, I'll show that to you guys here in a minute. So then I'm going to add some of that magenta that is from the dot card for today's advent calendar opening in the base of this, just to kind of keep things somewhat consistent. It's a little ambiguous in the photo what's going on in the section right here, so we just have to make it up. Do we have a dark? We have indigo. Ooh, I like indigos. So Mrs. Barnabas, very wet June there. You badly needed rain. A lot of France and Spain are still in severe drought. Ugh. Yeah. Darn. Okay, so I am tempted to use indigo in my shadows because I love indigo. What colors would you guys use in your shadows here? Like all these deep dark places near the leaves? So indigo is one choice. I'm also thinking maybe just mix like the permanent violet and the crimson lake together. I think I might go with indigo because I love it. And which indigo is this? This is the, I can't read it upside down, PB27 and the PBK6. And that's the original indigo, I think, because it has not very good light fastness. Indigo is always a good choice. Yay. Hi, Mitzi. Got in a little late. You missed the advent opening. You did. But it is this beautiful Holbein color, PR122. I was surprised it wasn't a Da Vinci color. So because it's a Holbein color, I got out my Holbein palette. Ta-da! And that's what I'm painting with today. And I have used this PR122 over here in this area. And so you tend to lean to indigo too. Yeah, it's just so beautiful. Ooh, that made a beautiful purple because I didn't have enough on my brush. But that's gorgeous. Oh yeah, that's pretty. That is looking good, Tori. Oh, fun. Oh yeah, so I need to talk to you guys about my squirrel in a minute. Let me finish the indigo first.
You painted a squirrel?
I was painting a squirrel, and it was for the prompt diversion because, you know, diversion is like distraction or a second road choice or something, and all I could think of was squirrel. So yeah, I painted this. Well, I was painting a squirrel. I can never say that word very well. Let me find it. Oh, here it is. Anyway, so the boys came in the studio last night. This keeps falling lower and lower. Anyway, the boys being my husband and my youngest son, Riley. And I have a couch here that sits 2 people. So they came and plopped on the couch. It was after our birthday dinner, so it was like 9 o'clock at night. So they're chatting away talking about truck
Trucks.
stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting here staring at this painting and I'm like, why do I not just pick up a brush and work on it? Because they're busy and I'm just sitting here. So I picked up a brush and worked on it more last night, but not very much because pretty soon I got super sleepy. So this is as far as I got, but I can tell you already the difference between working on this paper and the paper we're doing these raspberries on, which is the arches, like I mentioned in the beginning. Oh my gosh, the difference is huge, you guys. So I used this paper when I did a beautiful, well, I really enjoyed the painting. It was an old farm truck, and I actually sent it to one of you guys that have sent me a lot of things through the mail as a gift. So I used this paper and I loved it. And I'll refresh your memory. This paper is the Etcher cold press, and it's 50% cotton. Well, I don't love this paper for this type of painting. Oh, it's adorable. Thank you. Yeah, so I need to finish it. I will finish it on this paper, but it's been a bit of a fight, honestly. So for loose paintings, don't use the Etcher paper. The truck I did was a very tight painting, very detailed, and it worked beautifully. I loved it for that, but it's not great for this. But I am going to finish it on this paper, and it is just going to be what it is. So I'll do that later today. Okay, let's see. Can you scoot this way a little bit? Perfect. You don't have time for World Watercolor Month. You're not very good at sketching. Yeah, we didn't sketch our raspberry. We traced it. So some things I sketch, some things I trace. It depends on how much time I have, how confident I am with the subject. Sorry, I'm moving the camera so much here, trying to get us in screen. And I don't know what I feel like that day, how much I feel like dealing with sketching. I feel a lot more confident in sketching now that I've taught a drawing class a couple of semesters at the college, because, you know, if you're teaching the class, you kind of got to draw with the students. Well, I draw with my students, and yeah, it has made me way more confident in drawing, and that has been such a good thing. I was a little nervous about teaching a drawing class, even though I do draw all the time. Not all the time. I have to draw a lot for, you know, my paintings and the YouTube channel, getting the paintings going. But I was still nervous, but it's helped a lot. Wow, look how rich that color is.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Let me see if I can zoom you guys in on that for a second without getting too out of whack. I don't know. You can kind of see how deep that color got. That's pretty neat. Cool. Okay.
Yeah, I might need to go lighter.
Yeah, what's over there? So just the very outline edge, we can soften that with the scrubber brush, and then you see this we're on. So right here, keep a little light there and on the outside edge. So hard to see on our printed photo. So hard to see. If I had this other computer working behind me, I'd bring up the photo on that, but it still keeps crashing and I haven't fixed it yet. So still having that issue. Okay. All right. No, Tori's leaning down. You can only see her when she sits up, but doing the best I can. Oh, Mrs. Barnabas says, yummy color, Tori.
Thank you.
Oh, my tea is so good this morning. I made it extra, extra strong.
I'm still very new at this as well, so.
But what I love about Tori is they're like, hey, you want to come over and paint? And she's always like, uh-huh. So it doesn't even matter that she's new. She's always willing.
So you'll see me ask her a bunch of stuff.
So Barney, are you doing World Watercolor Month? I've been a little out of touch with you lately. I know we got that email a while back, and I was actually thinking of you last night. I was like, oh, I hope she's okay. I haven't heard from her in a while. Ooh, that's pretty. I just glazed the
that's really pretty.
permanent rose over that Holbein magenta. Oh, so pretty. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, glazing that over that makes that just a beautiful color. So great to have time together to do nice things. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Amy says, no, JR says, we all start at the same place. And Anna says, yep, you're asking all the questions I would as a beginner. You thought about World Watercolor Month. You don't have the time. You have a new project on the go. Yes, you were quite the project person. It's fun. Fun. Okay. I have this computer showing our faces on a stand, but I've used it so much that the stand tends to kind of creep down lower and lower. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be doing World Watercolor Month, but I just can't help myself for some reason. I have too many things going on too. And yeah, my husband yesterday, he was home during the day yesterday, which is rare for him. And he's like, hey, I heard that they released new Jack Ryan episodes. Do any of you watch Jack Ryan? And he's like, we should watch one. And I'm like, I can't. I have to go work in my studio. But maybe we can squeeze out some time and see if they actually did release new Jack Ryan episodes. We have a Netflix subscription that we never use. And so it would be good to, actually use it.
I use my sister's.
Mitzi says, every time you mention a class, I think I should try to take one of those. Oh, yeah. You're east of Castle Rock. Well, you're not that far away, but yeah, a little far away. My classes are once a week. So you could come travel up here once a week, but that would still be quite the commitment. Yes, and you read the books. Yeah, I've read several of the books, but I'm pretty sure I was like a teenager or in my 20s when I read most of them. So, darn it, I'm having issues. At least I think those are the books I'm thinking of. Because didn't Harrison Ford play Jack Ryan in the movies? Oh, Jack Ryan's on Amazon. Okay, well, since I have a Prime subscription, apparently that's how we've been getting it through Prime. Because I order enough on Amazon, I've decided to keep my Prime subscription for now. Dina, hi. It's so good to see you on the live stream, Dina. Thank you for that fun flower power art challenge. I love the flower that I ended up painting. Just the colors were so pretty, and I'm glad I chose that reference photo. So I wouldn't have ever looked for a reference photo like that if it weren't for your challenge. So thank you. All right, more indigo. How are you coming along? Ooh, pretty. Okay. So I'm excited this StreamYard thing is working. I was really nervous about trying something new, and I tried to test it this morning, but you can't test it and actually see what's going on YouTube. So it was kind of intimidating. Aw, red heart shape. That's so sweet. Okay, where's my shadows here? I can't even, I'm like, which thingy am I even on? Okay.
Are you leaving a small gap? Oh, you're making it just darker.
I should have left. Oh, that's one of those light hair things, isn't it?
I'm on these two.
Oh, yeah.
So just make like a dark line, you think? In this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to come back and darken a few places here and there. Also, I tend to do it in steps, apparently. Thank you, Dina. I have paint water on my chin. How did that even happen? And it feels like there's a hair grabbing my hand. Oh, the trouble we have. Well, in the camera, it's interesting because that indigo I put in what are these little things on the raspberry called? The raspberry bubbles.
Oh, the highlights?
Yeah, but like, do these little individual things have
Oh.
a name? I wonder. I don't know. What was I saying? Oh, in the camera, that indigo I put on that raspberry bubble looks way darker than it is in person. It's kind of interesting. My tip on tracing with real subjects to sketch. Tracing tips. So I did a dog in class the other day, and I did the grid method, which is a bunch of squares on tracing paper over the actual photograph. And then I put squares on my watercolor paper, but they were bigger. So the ones on this were 1 inch and these were 1.5 inch cells. Okay, thank you. And enlarged my drawing by going square by square, drawing what I saw in each square on the grid. It is better if I would to show that in person with the actual grid. So maybe I'll do that on my channel one day for you, Kathy, or maybe over on Patreon. Druplets or druplets? Druplets. Interesting. I've never even heard that word. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Druplets. Nice. Okay. I'm going to keep going. I'm never going to finish this raspberry at this rate. Me and my chatting. It's fun though. Usually home a lot talking to either the camera or the animals, but I never get to talk to a bunch of real people all the time. It's kind of fun.
All right, what am I doing?
That's funny. Barney knew the word, but she couldn't think of it. It's like when you know someone's name until you try and tell somebody's
Yeah.
name, and then you're like, I don't know, and then it comes to you in the middle of the night. Okay, which I'm so confused. Oh, that's this one. See, I got off somehow, but I think we're good. So I'm kind of making everything a little bit, on Zoom too, yeah, a little bit monotone at the moment, but I'll come back and add shadows and other stuff here later.
Yeah, I need to darken this part.
Ah, that took off way too much with my paper towel there. Yeah, we'll have to darken some of our areas once we get further along here. So this one is, why did I make that highlight so big?
I'm going to do that instead.
Oh, the dabbing?
Yeah.
It's a great method. You're full of fairly useless information. That's hilarious. It's not useless. I needed to know and you knew. That's funny. Ugh, I'm getting a terrible bloom there. Oh, well, I'll fix it.
How do you do your blooms? Is that called the bloom?
No, when I end up with too much water, you almost have one going right there. But I added too much water and it pushed the pigment away from it.
Oh.
Yeah. And so, aw, nice. Yeah, it's very interesting because sometimes my other daughter-in-law, Alyssa, will come and we'll all three paint together, and our three paintings are so completely different than each other. Yes. It's pretty cool. Druplets, okay. They hold the seeds. Cool, thank you. And this is falling down again. I'm just going to put it all the way high and let it fall down. All right, next one. Wow. I'm having trouble figuring out how much water to have on my brush today. I noticed that last night. Yeah. I was like, issues. Okay. I'm just thinking how fast this would be if we never had to worry about, which one is this? See, I'm getting confused on which, not that it matters. It just would be kind of nice to have some of these highlights in the right place. I don't know what I was saying. Can't talk and paint at the same time. Okay.
So did you do like a purple blackish here?
Yeah, on yours, this Payne's Gray would be a good choice.
To mix with this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, or you could mix some of your purple in, but I think that Payne's Gray would be super nice.
Okay.
Okay. Man, I was hoping to finish this painting entirely during this live stream. So, how late can you all stay?
Me and her usually pick paintings that, or her and I guess that was bad grammar, but anyway, we pick something that we want to paint and it usually takes longer than we expect.
Yeah. Oops. We're like, this will be great. This will be easy. And then we're like, why did we choose this?
What was it that took so long?
That sunflower.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was brutal. And then when
The Christmas ones, too.
Oh, the Christmas ones. Yeah, the ones we did the live stream on, the Christmas ones that were the kits from Michael's. Those took forever.
Yeah.
After 40 art. Hi.
That's so pretty.
You have raspberries in your yard. I want raspberries. That's awesome. Ooh, look at that beautiful color. Ooh, is that the Payne's Gray then mixed with the rose? That's gorgeous.
Might need to add more.
Why do I have cat hair? Ugh, I'm just getting bloom after bloom. Okay, maybe it wasn't the paper fighting me last night. Maybe it was me fighting me last night. Hey, JR, you're here all day. That's so sweet. Thank you. Oh, I swear I had more cat hair just then. What are you doing? Smells like wet dog back there. Because there is a wet dog. Oh, I talked to you. Now you're going to come rub against me, huh? Dang it. Still not enough water in my brush.
Okay, how should I do this? How should I go about it? Just paint it on it?
Are you with your dark color?
Yeah.
Okay. So I always play it safe and I would test my color in this dark area here.
Okay.
And see what it looks like and then bring it into the drooplets. Who's crying?
Duffy.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, that's pretty.
Ooh, that is a nice color. It doesn't look that dark over there and it's beautiful over here. That's cool.
So do I gradually just lighten it up out here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what to do.
Sometimes.
All right, that was a beautiful color. I like that. Look, I'm getting all kinds of blooms. Interesting. Maybe because I'm chatting or I don't even know. I'm just going to make excuses until it sounds right. I'm just having trouble. I'm like not being able to soften things off. I'm getting blooms. Oh well. Just not my painting day, I guess. Okay, I want some really bright color going on. So where do I want to work? I want to work right here. Ooh, that's pretty. I think I might want to see some green on my page here in a minute. So I might go do a leaf just to change things up.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, it's fun to get different colors on the paper. Okay. 25 people. Thank you guys for being here. It's so fun to paint with you. All right. That's a pretty big highlight on that one. Ooh. That's such a pretty color. Soften this right now while the paint's still wet, and then maybe I won't get that horrible bloom. Oh, just bringing too much into the highlight now. Having issues.
Whoa, that was kind of fun.
It's so pretty. All right. I'm going to bring a little of the new magenta into this, and then I'm going to paint me a green leaf. I keep looking at the screen because there's a better photo up on the
I just confused
Screen.
myself and almost dipped my brush into the brown
Oh no.
because I flipped the palette around.
Oh yeah. That'll do it. Dang it. Having issues. Yeah, good enough. All right. Doing a live stream. Yes, making anything a battle. Oh. Thank you for understanding. I'm trying to figure out where did Tori go. Oh, there you are. Okay. Want to paint, but need to finish the soft pastel stuff on your table first. Oh, geez. Speaking of soft pastels, our techs must have a lot of different people in their marketing area because I got contacted again from them about trying to use their soft pastels on my channel. I'm like, I already did. I didn't reply. I just saw the message this morning, but I'm like, I already did, and soft pastels are not my thing. Didn't you know that? So kudos to you for using soft pastels because they are quite interesting. Okay, I'm going to use some of this bright green.
I guess
Ooh.
that is kind of dark
Where?
at first. This part coming into the purple.
Yeah.
And then it lights at the bottom.
Mm-hmm. It all gets pretty dark.
Okay. Ouch.
They're always changing out their staff. Oh yeah, good point. But yeah, I'm not gonna use soft pastels again for now. I still have, or do I have the ones? No, I gave away the ones they sent me. I did a giveaway and I already sent them off along with the little painting thing I did. Oh, there's hair in my paint. More hair in my paint. All right. I had just a light coating of green there because I...
Oh my gosh, that's pretty.
Yeah. I didn't want to get too dark yet. Just kind of give myself a little map. Get some yellow on the subject. Ooh.
Keep losing my, what do you call them?
Your place? Oh, drupelets.
Yeah.
Which druplet you're on?
Yeah.
That's a fun word.
Yeah.
All right. What yellow was that? Permanent yellow lemon. I like that. That's pretty. Okay, we'll get some yellow on these. That makes pretty green. And get some yellow going up that and some bright green. More cat hair, really? How does that even happen? You think you have it all? It must come off our clothes or something. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah. Now I have 2 cats. So.
Oh yeah, they got a kitten.
He's so cute.
I almost called you and had you bring him up. They brought him up to dinner with them the other night, and it was super fun to have a little kitten in the house for a while.
Yeah. He's been very energetic lately. This morning it was rough because you know how I told you both our cat we've had for a while before this kitten would always go under the bed when I want to leave. So I would want to shut our bedroom door because he always likes to mess with stuff in our room. And so every time I seem like I want to leave and shut the door, he goes under the bed. Well, now Rhett, our new cat, is going under the bed, but he attacks your feet. So he'll come out, if you're by the bed, he'll come attack your feet and then hurry up and go under the bed again. And then that was the game this morning. But I was like, I need to leave.
So cute. He's a teeny tiny little kitten too.
Yeah. Wasn't he one of the prematures?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was when they weren't sure that he was going to survive, and then he did.
And he's cute and funny, and he's lucky he's cute because he's a pain.
That's funny. Rolling pan pastels that need to be bathed. That's so funny. Oh, pan pastels. That's an art supply. I have some I want to try. I'm hoping they're a lot more fun than regular pastels. I think they will be. I have faith. All right. I don't usually use Hooker's green much, but I want to add. Ooh, that's pretty. These leaves,
wow.
even very bright. And so, yeah, adding that little bit of Hooker's green was nice. Now she has emerald green.
And I'll probably add these two.
Yeah, so she can add a little yellow to hers, but it's not a bad base to start with. Okay. All right. Oops, I just dipped into the wrong green. That's all right. It'll be pretty. It'll all be good. The sap green here is really pretty. What is that? It's a PY17, a PG8, and a PG36. And their Hooker's green is a PY83 and a PG36. That's really cool. All right. One leaf down. 12 to go. No. I keep pulling too much water out of my brush today. That's all right. I like this little bit of yellow on the edges of the leaves because it, I don't know, adds brightness and it's pretty.
I love the yellow on your new dirt bike.
Me too. I went to Aspen, Colorado yesterday because the gentleman up there was selling a very nice dirt bike for a very nice price. And it's like nearly brand new. And I got me a new dirt bike. And it is white and blue and yellow, a bright yellow.
And she's going to make all of us want to get a new dirt bike.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my husband was fighting me for it. He's like, what do you need a new dirt bike? I need a new dirt bike.
He doesn't need a new dirt bike. His is fine.
Oh, no, look at this. We had a trail of phthalo blue kitten paw prints across the table.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Magenta paw prints, acrylic paint. Oh, no, acrylic
That
paint.
would be so hard to get off.
Oh, shoot. Kathy's eating shortbread cookies for your breakfast. That sounds like a good breakfast. Kathy, you're in the same time zone as me, you said, right? It seemed like you were.
I had cinnamon toast with butter on it.
Ooh, that sounds really good. I didn't. Oh, I had a string cheese. That's all I ate. Oh, you're in cleaning up from dinner where you are after 40 art. You're on a different side of the world then. Well, more or less. What am I doing? Okay. I just dipped in the indigo, so apparently I'll go paint indigo up here for a while. Don't know why I did that. I think I was looking at this drooplet and thought, hey, I need to darken that, but that didn't work very well.
I'm wondering if I should use my purple here too.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I would. Okay.
Oh no, it's dry.
Yeah, dry out fast here. Okay. Apparently I gave up on my leaves for a while. I think I'll go back. Oh, 7 p.m. Oh, you're in Denmark. How fun. We went to one of the couples that was at dinner with us. They were friends of relatives of ours, so they were visiting, and they're from the Czech Republic.
They were really cool.
They were really cool, yeah. The lady, the mom, they have 2 kids, was talking to us about the languages that their kids speak. And I'm thinking the husband was American. And so the kids speak English as like their primary language, but the mom speaks, she called it Slova? I think that's what she called it.
He was speaking that same language to the kid as well that night.
Okay. So he apparently speaks that too. And then, but they also speak Czech. So the kids will know 3 languages. How cool is that? And one of the mom's parents, so the kids' grandparents, speak Polish. And so one of the daughters understands Polish but can't speak it yet. So she might end up being a 4-language kid. How cool would that be? Yes, Barney's over in France. Speaking of over in France, she sent me some really fun Winsor & Newton watercolors that I've been dying to show on my main channel. I do plan to get to those because they are really neat colors, indigo being one of them, one of my favorite colors, and another really cool, unique one. And so she sent me 3 colors that I want to play with on my main channel. Okay. Your daughter has Danish, English, and German and started Japanese. That's so cool. Japanese would be a useful language.
I just gave myself a bloom now.
You got a bloom?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to scoot you over just a little.
Okay.
Your raspberry is looking pretty awesome in the camera screen. Because I'm looking at it from an angle over here and I can see it straight on in the camera screen. It looks so pretty.
This one's actually really fun. Sometimes I don't know what I'm doing, and this one is actually a nice little break, I think. I don't know.
So far.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Yeah. I almost was fluent in French one time.
Really?
Yeah. I
That's
started
so cool.
French in kindergarten and went through 8th grade taking French every single time. And we were going to go to France because I went to a private school in Aspen for a lot of years. And we were going to do a field trip to France, and then it didn't work out. And then I switched to Spanish after that. So I kind of would get so confused on the French. Like I would be speaking Spanish because I owned a junkyard and we had a lot of Spanish speaking customers. I'd be speaking Spanish to them and throw in a French word just because it was just natural for me. And I didn't maybe know the Spanish word as well. And they would look at me like, what? I'm like, oh, that's French. Hang on.
That's funny.
JR, my main channel is, it's this one here. So am I understanding you right? Main channel is Alkali Creek Art, Miranda Watson, Alkali Creek Art. And the reds we're using, she has the Paul Rubens, something, Rose Red PV19. I'm using Holbein. Basically, I'm throwing in the magenta PR122 a little bit because that was today's Advent Calendar dot card. And then mostly I'm using the permanent rose there. And to darken it, I'm using indigo. And pretty much that's it. Those 3 colors. And to make her dark color, she mixed Payne's Gray with the rose red.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's how she made her dark color. Speaking of Payne's Gray, when I was painting with my Roman Schmal colors the other day, I desperately need a Payne's Gray. So after my buying freeze, that's one of the colors I'd like to buy is a Roman Schmal Payne's Gray. There's one other palette I need a Payne's Gray in as well, and I can't remember which one that is, but I'm pulling out all my different palettes this month since we have 31 things to paint. I'll find it. I'll figure out which one it was. Oh, apparently I'm giving up on my leaves again and going back to my drupelets because I just dipped into the rose. Oh, no, not a different channel. Sorry, I didn't mean to confuse you. You're American, forgot so many English words mid-sentence sometimes. That's interesting. Elf Lords, Art and Journeys, hello, thank you. You tend to forget which language you're speaking and you only have 2. That's funny. That's when you know you're pretty good at both languages. It's when you forget which one you're speaking. Yeah, I went to Puebla, Mexico, and with my niece and my youngest son, Riley, for 3 weeks, and we did a Spanish immersion. And I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, so we tried to be more fluent in Spanish over there, and it didn't work because if I still had the junkyard, I think it would have worked fine because I would have gone back to work and I would have immediately been speaking Spanish with my customers. But I'm sorry, I'm just confused about which color this is. Okay, it is the permanent rose. For some reason, my palette looked weird for a second. Anyway, but we came home, and then, you know, once in a while I'll work with a tradesman or something that speaks Spanish, like the guy who just painted that little rental house I have. He speaks Spanish more than he does English, but yet he speaks enough English that I don't end up speaking a lot of Spanish. Anyway, I don't use my Spanish very much anymore, which is kind of sad. A couple more weeks till your cat gets spayed. That'll be good.
We need to fix our cat as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, their older cat is neutered, but their new kitty, we'll have to get when he gets old enough.
And shots.
Oh yeah, and shots. Speaking of shots, both our dogs need shots. Darn it. So now I'm mixing some of the Holbein magenta in to this druplet. I love that word. I'm just going to use that word forever. It adds kind of a fun color into it. Okay. All right. Next one. Ooh.
I forgot where I was at.
So when I traced these over, I made a mistake I can see. So let me grab my pencil. So I couldn't see what I was tracing, and I traced a druplet looking like that instead, and then like that. So if that's helpful at all once you do that part.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Let's see. This one is mostly highlight up here. So I'll add a little bit of color.
Too much.
That's such a pretty color.
I like it.
Yeah, that Paul Rubens rose red is gorgeous. Too much water on my brush this time. I just can't win. So each of these drupelets has a really light edge on the edges, all the edges, but I keep accidentally painting over that. So I may pull that light edge back in at the end with either blade proof white, a white Posca marker, or I could use a gel pen, but gel pens I've heard are not archival. Not that it really matters. It's probably not going to be a masterpiece that'll hang in somebody's window. But I may pull those back in, get those highlights on the edges back, because both are turn out super good. Your kitties will be 3 in August. We have...
Bo is 5.
He's 5.
Yeah.
Okay, so Bo is my cat Daisy's brother, and Cassie is their sister also. So I have 2 of the cats, and they have 1 out of that litter. So they're 5. Wow.
Yeah.
How did that happen? How did that happen? It's crazy. So, and then our calico cat Molly, she is... Oh, I traced these weird. She is a rescue. You know, I don't know what I did. I think I actually traced that like that or something weird. And then this one I did like that. She was like 4, I think, when we got her from the shelter. So we've had her since, when did we move into this house? So we've had her since 2019. So she's getting old, apparently. I think she was 4. Was she 2? I don't know. She's fun. She's a funny cat.
Oh, that was fun.
Ooh, oh, see, she got an edge with the light. Look at that. Let me show you. This is what I was talking about, how all the edges of the drupelets have that light streak. She got one. 2. Look at that.
Finally.
Maybe that's what I should try since we're using Nice Arches paper. Then we could probably use a scrubber brush and pull up some of the
Oh, yeah.
color. I mean, she's getting away with doing that with just her
Brush.
regular paintbrush, so that's good.
Okay, maybe I'll do the green.
Yeah, take
Even
a break.
though this is kind of fun. Okay.
That's a good idea. What happened?
I went to do
Turns out you can't get paint off of your swatch sheet. Can always count on Tori to provide us with entertainment.
Yes.
Are we laughing? Are you jealous? Yes, at least with pets, you can still say they're a baby. I agree. 3 of your cats live till 14 or more. Yeah. So 8 is still young. So she's 8. Thank you for doing the math for me. Good. I'm glad. And she acts really young. So
I don't like that.
oh yeah, that's the very vibrant green you got over there. What was I doing? Oh, indigo.
It does not.
What color did I just put on my brush? Oh, indigo. Oh, it's no wonder we're not going to finish this painting today. Oh boy. So I had too much water in my brush when I put that indigo, and it basically took color away from it. So now I have to add more color in there.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's so
Did you
much
mix
better.
yellow into it?
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's pretty color now. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to wait on that. It needs to dry before I can. Well, maybe. Maybe if I put...
That's still wet.
Oh, I do that all the time. Yeah, you're not alone. Pets keep us young. I agree.
Mhm.
Uh-oh, nope. Mine gives you great. Rolling off the top of furniture? What? You know what, though? My cat, Molly, my calico, she's a bit clumsy. Is Bo clumsy at all?
Not really.
Yeah, he's
I don't
always seemed
think.
to, like, have his life together.
Yeah.
Oh.
Rhett can jump off of our couch in our bed now. Oh my goodness.
You guys, this cat is like this big. He's tiny, and their couch is like normal couch height. I can't believe he can jump off of it. That's...
And my bed. Our bed is super high. What do you think?
Yeah,
how
your
far
bed,
up?
their bed's really high. So, like, if you're standing next to it, is it like mid thigh on
It's
you?
like maybe
Your
hip.
Oh my
area.
gosh! And she, how tall are you?
5'10".
She's 5'10", and it's that tall. And he climbs up the. Does he climb up it?
Yeah.
Kathy.
He'll crawl or claw his way up everything, and we get mad because then it's gonna ruin everything.
Right?
But
Scratch it all. Yeah, kittens are good about using their claws. They're like, I'm gonna make it no matter what you say.
mm-hmm.
She keeps getting on top of 2.5-meter bookcases to sleep, but rolls off. Oh no. Oh no.
How do I make a lighter color of this?
Lots more yellow.
Okay.
Yeah, Kathy, Colorado is fun. You need to visit here sometime if you can. Pet stairs for your Yorkie Scrunchy. What a cute little name. Your dog is so cute too. Get in and out of your bed. Oh yeah. Oh, she's only 3 pounds. I couldn't tell. I mean, you have your in your videos you're holding her, but I couldn't tell quite how big she was. 3 pounds is tiny.
Yeah.
Tiny. Wow, Tori, in the camera, your raspberry looks so good. And in person. I just had to get over the top of it. It's weird how looking at things at a different angle can change perspective. Yorkies are so cute. Yeah, they are. We went to Lake Powell once with some friends, and they had a teacup chihuahua. And yeah, it's kind of scary to have a dog that small around because, you know, we big people, big feet. My kids all have like size 13 feet. But I was in love with that little dog. It was so cute. I would carry it all around and never let it touch the ground. I'm like, no wonder these little Chihuahua dogs get like spoiled, rotten, and all protective and stuff because no one lets them touch the ground and like experience real life. So you haven't seen raspberries with leaves like that. You're plain green till autumn. Those yellow edges are really pretty. You know what, though? I think you're probably right because when I found this reference photo, it was artificially intelligently, wow, English. It was created by artificial intelligence. So, you know, those artificial intelligence programs you can use now for art, and you tell it, you type in what picture to produce. So this was typed in raspberry, and this is what it gave. So that was pretty cool.
Oh, jeez.
Yep, your dog has carried a bunch too. Yes. Well, and then their new little kitten, Rhett, is so darn tiny. I was even trying to be careful of where he was and like turned around and he rolled. Like he was happy about rolling, but I was kind of like, oh no. He's like, oh, that was fun. Yeah. And he came back for more. He like came to my feet on purpose. It was really funny.
Really funny about like attacking your feet. And then sometimes you'll be like walking in the hallway from the bedroom to the kitchen, and you can hear his little paws coming at you, and then you have to be careful because he's like totally under your feet. And then I've literally scooted him with my foot on accident, and he just loves it. It's the funnest game.
Good thing he loves it.
He's funny.
He is funny. He's a cutie. I'm glad you got him.
Yeah. Should I tell the story about how I got him?
Yes. Hang on.
So.
Okay, go ahead.
We were debating if we wanted to have this cat or not. Well, Emily, the girl who I got it from, which is Jackson's cousin, and her niece, she wanted us to get this cat for the longest time. And so we went and looked at him before I did, at least, because Jackson looked at him before. And I fell in love with him. He's so cute and had a perfect character and liked to play with Bo and stuff. So then for a while, we just didn't know if we wanted another cat or not. Jackson didn't know if we wanted another cat or not. And so I kept texting him, like, can we get this kitten? And he's like, oh, I don't know, didn't give me an actual answer. So we went to City Market, and Emily's mom lives close to there, and she was house sitting at the time. And I turned left instead of going right to our house. I turned left and made the decision for him without him knowing. So I was like, oh, we're going to go pick up these bandanas because Emily's mom makes bandanas for our dogs sometimes.
They're so cute.
So yeah, it was funny. So we got a cat that day.
Yeah, Jackson didn't get a choice.
Yeah.
He didn't seem to mind too much.
No.
Was he the one who named him, or was Jim?
Jackson.
Yeah.
And Raya.
Yeah. It's fun. Mini sausage dog who was always under your feet. Yep. Yeah. I had mini dachshund for a lot of years, and then I had a tweenie dachshund. Kathy, yes, I think you should get another cat if you can handle it, because
they're so fun.
Yeah, and your other cat will not like it at first in my experience, but after a couple of weeks they'll be fast friends. That has been the usual case with the cats, and I've had cats ever since I was born. So in my experience, that works out really well. And Bo now gets along with Rhett pretty
Very
well.
well.
In fact, it didn't take him a couple of weeks. He was
No.
like a day.
Yeah.
And then he's like, cool.
He
cat."
kind of just didn't really know who it was. He's like, what are you doing in my house kind of thing. And then, like, he never really got angry at him. He just was curious, I guess.
Yeah.
And now he licks him, like, gives him baths as a little dad. It's so cute.
That's awesome. How's your greenery?
Doing okay.
Yeah.
I just don't know where to place my darks yet, so I'm figuring it out.
Yeah, I'm going to come back in with more dark areas in my greenery later. I just haven't yet. Love to get another cat. Chibi is very anti-other cat. Yeah. Single COVID kitten who had to be bottle fed. Oh my goodness.
gosh.
She tried to kill the one you tried with. Oh, that's scary. Well, that's an interesting story because my in-laws have a cat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And they were just talking to us last night because they were at the birthday dinner that, hi, Gina, good to see you too, that if anything happened to their dog, because they have a dog that is a golden doodle, right?
I think so.
Doodle. Yeah. Anyway, the cat and the dog are very much attached, and the cat thinks she's a dog. So they're like, if anything happens to our dog, our cat's going to be a mess.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, what about getting another dog while, Sophie's still around and can train it? And they're like, well, I thought about getting another cat, but they think the same thing. And so do I. I think that their cat would not do okay with another cat because she is kind of feral. She puts up with my mother-in-law, loves my father-in-law because he's the one that saved her and bottle fed her and took care of her and everything. But, any other human comes into the room and she growls at them, and she growled at my dog yesterday. So yeah, she's just not. So I think she would do okay if they got a puppy, but not a kitten. I think that it would be bad.
Yeah.
So I kind of understand. Okay.
Don't know.
About your... Ooh, that's a pretty color. You guys see that green she just put on there? That's so pretty. That's cool. All right, now I got some indigo going on here. That's probably too much indigo. That is a strong, beautiful indigo. Chibi's mama died when she was born. The lockdowns made it hard to find foster. Oh, yeah. She's never been around other cats. Makes sense. Neither has Millie. Millie is my in-law's kitty's name. Very bright and pretty. Vibrant green. I agree. Whew, that indigo got... Yep, that got strong. Okay, that works. My rag up there is getting saturated.
Sorry, I keep coughing. I'm getting over a sickness.
Dang it. So I haven't heard about many people still getting the C word, but a whole family that was with us last night at dinner, they had just gotten over it.
Oh, really?
Again, yeah, just last week. So I'm like, wow, it's been a long time since I've heard of anyone having it, but they had it. They all tested positive. Crazy. Okay.
That is crazy.
Yeah. Ooh, that was way too much paint. Okay, reading the comment there. Oh no, you had it 3 times in a year. Oh no. I'm so sorry. That really stinks.
Yeah. I still don't have my smell and my taste back. Well, I have it back, but it's totally different now. It's weird.
That's really sucky.
There's a hair I'm brushing in this.
More cat hair.
Got it.
All right. Oops, I got some red into my leaf. Oh, we're down to 17 people. That's because we're over an hour now already. People are like, sorry, gotta go. You're not doing anything too interesting. No. I know I can only watch a live stream for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Long-term symptoms since the last time in February. Oh, such a bummer. Such a bummer. There's so much paint on this dot card. I'm using it a lot, dabbing extra color in here, and it's not even using much of it. It's so cool. Very active around the world. Oh, yeah. Just not making the news anymore. That makes total sense. Because just does. Yeah. Which is a good point. If it's not on the news, then people don't really know about it. Cannot get this amount of water in my brush right still.
Neither can I, apparently.
Oh, good. Oh, JR says, people will be back. Yay, thank you. Doing a million other things while watching. That's, yeah, I do that sometimes. If I can catch a live stream when I'm painting, that's when I like to have them on, but it almost never works out. So I usually watch people's, like after they've gone off of live and it's just on their channel, I'll put it on while I'm painting so I can just kind of listen to it leisurely. Yeah, I'm like you. I don't have time to just sit and watch for a couple of hours. Like Sketches and Scrub streams are usually pretty fun, although I've missed her last two and haven't had time to catch up. But oh, thank you, Terry. That's really sweet. But and her streams are so long that I try and put them on afterwards. All right, where do I want this color? I think right here. Are you going to show the finished piece in a normal video? I should, huh? Definitely, since I have a feeling this isn't going to be finished today. I wanted to try and con Tori into going on a bicycle ride, not a dirt bike ride today.
I would be okay.
I was hoping she brought her truck up today, but I didn't ask her to bring her truck up because I need to go to the post office. I had a friend tell me that something was showing up today, and I thought, oh, I should ride my bike there because it's a little ways away, but it would be good exercise.
My truck is at the rifle shop anyway.
Oh, okay. Well, I have my old Ford I just bought that we can take. But anyway, I don't want to ride back up the hill because I live up a hill.
Yeah.
It's a 3-mile climb. Anyway, I have a really thick tire on the front of my mountain bike, and it's a push to ride it uphill right now. I bought new tires for it, but they haven't shown up yet because we don't have a good local bike store here. There is a bike store here, but their prices are ridiculous. So I ordered from online. I'm not afraid to admit that because, boy, you guys want us to buy local, then make your prices reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, hasn't shown up yet. So I have the tire on my bike that's really hard to push uphill. So I thought we would drive down halfway so we could still get a little bit of the hill coming back, but not all the hill. Hi, Beth. I'm so glad to see you here. Oh, shoot. I think so. I watched the video you sent me, Beth, last night, and I had actually already watched part of that before. For some reason, I didn't finish it, but then I forgot to reply to your email telling you, oh, yeah, I saw that video before. Gina, are you camping? Well, we're usually always camping on the 4th of July, but not this time. For some reason, yeah, we skipped the 4th of July because we're going to go the usual place we go the 4th of July. We're going to do the weekend of the 20th instead. So that's Blue Mesa, Colorado. If anyone's in Colorado and wants to come see us, we'll be at Blue Mesa. Anyway, that would be really fun to see some of you guys. So yeah, we gave up this weekend for that weekend. considered the live streaming thing. It's more fun when there's people watching. Yeah, so is. Just got home from Goodwill. Fun. That's dangerous. I've had a thrift store urge lately, but I don't need anything. So that's what you've been doing. Working on your prompt piece. Kept reworking the sketch. Should have been done by now. Yeah. Doing a full painting instead of a sketch each day. Yeah, and I almost always end up doing a full painting. I don't know why. I was thinking to myself the other day, I'm like, I don't have to do that. I don't have to do that, but.
I'm going to get back to that leaf because it's making me mad.
Right? I should finish my other leaf. It's a slightly different color back there. It's more like an olive green. Interesting. Okay. Oh, I'm getting sleepy for some reason. Probably because I didn't eat anything but a string cheese. I should know better. Here we go. Man, I really just want to finish this, but I don't know how long it's going to take. Like, it's all very intricate, even though it's relatively simple. Lindsay has a new video with Rosa Gallery watercolors. Ah, that's exciting. I'm painting my squirrel with Rosa Gallery watercolors, and I'm loving them, just not loving my squirrel so much. So I'm going to have to try and watch that video for sure. Okay, where is that highlight? It's like right there. Do you recognize that ink work? Yep, you were right. Let's see. JR loves Rosa paints. Yeah, they're really special. It was neat when I filmed part of this squirrel. Well, I filmed all of the painting of this squirrel. I thought I could share that over on my Patreon site or something, or on my main channel later. I don't really know where, but anyway, when I put this, let me grab it. When I put this indigo in the background, or this might be, I can't tell. Let me go look here. What color is that? Oh, I mixed the indigo at first, but then I ended up using the neutral black because it was more the color I wanted. But anyway, it bled beautifully into here, and that's how I got these fun little bloomy things. But anyway, it didn't fully keep it like that when I put the brown in, but that was okay.
Oops.
Okay, yeah, I'll find a way to show you, Barney, and whether it's on my community tab or I'll show all my paintings on my main channel regardless, just to catch people up in like tomorrow's video, for example, when I open the next Advent thing. So yeah. All right. Dinner and work are pestering your conscience. I understand. Take care. See you. They have gouache too. Wait, Rosa. Oh, I just heard from one of you guys that Rosa Gallery has gouache. Oh no. Is it Rosa or now I'm confused. Is it Rosa or White Knights that has gouache? I'm so confused. You guys clear it up for me. I didn't think it was White Knights, but oh, thank you, Gina. I thought it was a company that I was surprised would have gouache, so I didn't think it was White Knights. As your buying frenzy continues, oh, Beth, you make me laugh so much every time. Just bought the 2 White Knights that were in the video. You needed a number anyway. Cool. I think the scroll is looking great. Thank you. It's kind of scary. But thank you. I need people like you to tell me that, so I'll keep going on it. All right, so this is this one. So there's a big highlight there.
Okay, I need to take a break on my leaves.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. I got up into that other one and I didn't want to. Okay. right. Okay, enjoy the rest of your time together. Thank you. Now that needs to be way darker and it'll probably bloom and all of that. Oh, man. All right, I want to touch water on that without losing my highlight completely. That didn't work. There, I'll just leave that like that. That's pretty good. Okay. I emailed, you being here, Beth, reminded me. I emailed Kimberly Crick because I had not seen a Patreon post from her in a long time. You guys all know that there hasn't been videos on her channel in a long time too. So I was concerned for her, making sure she was okay. And yes, she is okay. It just was taking her a while to get settled into her new place. And she did post a Patreon post like that very next day. So she's doing okay. All right. Kathy says, wish you could try Rosa Gallery watercolors. They're expensive. Yeah, $50 to $90. Dang. They're not very expensive over here, but it's weird. We can get them on Amazon here, which I find interesting. Oh, you rescued one? Oh, from, yeah. You crocheted him a hat. How cute. Oh, I can't wait to see that. That'll be awesome. Oh, boy. I got Alyssa a little how-to crochet kit for Alyssa's my daughter-in-law, my oldest son's wife. Anyway, she asked for a how-to crochet kit for Christmas, so I got her one, and she said she finally started it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that it's a little harder than she thought it was going to be, but that, oh, there goes my belly. I'm getting hungry. But that it's fun and it's working. So there's that. Let's see. Yeah, Kimberly has beautiful paintings. They were so cheap here. You paid like 200 KR. What is the word then for KR, since I'm not worldly enough for that? If you were in hang on here. Where are we? You're in Denmark, right? Ooh, there's a lot of comments. How fun. I was coming back up to the top. And yeah, it's a lot. Fun. All right. Kroner. Okay. Thank you. Individual pans. Indigo, sap green, flame red, and sepia. Oh, those are good. Good ones. You have new yarn and you want to make something. I was very, very into knitting a while back, and I have a lot of beautiful yarn that I need to do something with at some point.
I keep losing my place.
Yeah, it's weird because I printed this the same size as our things here, but it's like still hard to tell where we are sometimes. You wouldn't think that it would be, but it is. It's like, wait, which druplet is this? Still love that word. Okay. Trying to get right next to the leaf without getting into the leaf. It's always fun. All right. Man, sorry, I splashed you.
No, it went that way.
Okay. Teenager just got into crochet. And you saved all the needles from your grandmother. That's good. I had all of the knitting needles I needed. So my grandma had a bunch of them, but luckily one of my nieces took some. There's still a bunch there though that we can distribute. But yeah, she had a lot of knitting needles because she moved into her mom's house and a lot of her mom's stuff was still in the house, and her sister, my grandma's sister, didn't take much of it, so it's all still in the house. So a lot to go through. Actually going down there this Thursday to work on the house. Ugh. Hopefully Jax will come with me.
Hopefully,
I
make him.
I mentioned it to him, so.
He may need to work on my bike first.
Oh yeah, that needs to be running.
Yeah.
You may try crocheting wraps for your mini journals. That seems easy enough to do. That would be cool. That would be really neat. Okay. I think because I'm hungry, we'll end at noon. Wow, that'll be an hour and 45-minute live stream. That's a lot. Tori is doing great. Beth says, thanks, Beth.
Thank you.
Maybe you should play less and practice more. No. Playing is underrated. Let's see. Okay. 15 minutes. How much can I get done in 15 minutes here? Not enough. No. All right. Which is that? Oh, that's this one, I think. Okay. I do have Kleenex right over there if you need any.
Thank you.
Yeah. My nose is usually always running during live streams, but for some reason I'm getting lucky this time. Should always play. It can count as practice. I agree. Playing is learning by fun. Wait, which one am I on again? Oh, that one, and I've already messed up the highlight because I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, my attention span only goes so far, so like I paint for a while, but then I need to take a break. But maybe we could, I don't know how much of the day you have, but we could go on our bike ride and then see if we feel like painting afterwards. Really, inside she's thinking, I don't want to go on a bike ride. Riley has his spare bike here, so I figured we could use it. Yeah, Riley got a new bike a lot of years ago, and I kept, because I bought them. I think I bought them both for him because he was still really young, and I kept his old one as a spare because my nieces often end up without bikes, and we like to take them. Like, we don't take Blue Mesa is the place we take our mountain bikes because we like to ride around the campground and stuff. But we don't take our bikes many other places with us, but we always have them at Blue Mesa. Yeah, you're right, Terry. What is it about it? Like, painting is so fun, but it is tiring, isn't it? Like, it makes a person tired. Maybe because it's like full on concentration or something. Yeah, it's interesting. Very interesting. What is this? Oh, there. Okay. Trying to figure out where I am. Add some contrast in here. Finally.
Excuse you.
What dog you got?
Moby.
Oh, Moby. He's so cute. They have the cutest dog. I don't know if I've shown him on the channel. It's Jack's dad. You should pick him up and show him right at the end. Or yeah, you should do it now.
Yeah.
Are you at a stopping point? Okay.
Nope. Not me.
Let's see if we can get this to where you'll actually see him.
Goodness.
Yeah, so
I'm sorry.
that
Oh.
I can't figure out how to do this. Sorry, guys. That's Jack's dad. He's so cute and he's such a sweetheart,
Yes.
just like Jack. So yeah.
Hold still. You gotta say hi.
He's so sweet. I just love him.
Mhm.
He's got a little Elvis snarl here because he got injured before Jackson and Tori had him.
Yeah.
I think he got kicked by something, some
Yeah.
cow or something. Yeah. Yeah, you have to think about a lot of things at once. Concentration. You get more tired from watercolors than pastels. That's interesting. Very interesting. And painting makes me want to get up every day. You paint like it's a job. Oh, that's so fun. I don't know. We bonked this camera now and it's all askew. Look in the camera. Look how our paintings are looking in the camera. They look fun.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yours looks so much brighter and more vibrant than mine. It's very pretty. Very pretty. After 40, now I know why I play. I'll be 75 in August.
Oh, my gosh.
No thinking about a lot of things at the same time here. Yeah. Yeah. I was looking at the next prompt, which is burst. And I could not think of what to paint for burst. So I'm hoping that tomorrow doesn't have a dot card in the advent calendar because I want to use Brusho. And I'm really excited about it because Brusho bursts and it is play to the extreme. So I think tomorrow's going to be a fun day. Yeah, the fireworks is what my husband said. So it's just perfect. You'll be 64, August 27.
Happy birthday.
Yes, happy birthday. A bubble. Yeah, I thought about a bubble and I looked up like balloons bursting and stuff, but I just wasn't inspired. So I'll probably do the fireworks thing with Brusho. I just spewed water all over your board. Good thing it wasn't on your paper.
Yeah.
Bubbles, they burst. Yeah, bubbles a good idea. And you know, bubbles can be so pretty because they have so many different colors in them. So
Or like bubble gum when somebody
bubble bursts the bubble. Yeah, but I thought about all that too. But I'm gonna play with Brusho for sure. And then if I get bored and have extra time, maybe I'll try a bubble or two. But I never have extra time. Okay, I have enough time to do at least one more druplet. I almost forgot the word. Druplet. That's such a fun word. Still a fun word. Okay, so this is this one. Alrighty. Whew, yeah, I am starving. I don't even know what's in the house to eat. Hey, we could ride to town and eat. That would be a good incentive for riding to town.
Yes.
I wonder if anywhere in that little town is even open for lunch. Probably. Oh, the pizza place probably is.
That's pretty. I think I did that right. I used a little purple.
Yeah, that's really pretty. Look at that. You look at the contrast. You can see it really good on the screen. That's fun. Very fun.
These get a lot smaller.
You think you'll be 43 this year? Yeah, I was trying to think of my age too, and I'm like, how old am I? I was trying to think of it without doing the math, and I'm like, I think I'm 44, but I don't know. But I think I'm turning 45 this year. I think. You were thinking of something bursting out of either a bubble, a pond, some weird nebulous swirl. Hang on, I think you have another comment I want to read, but I realized I can't let this paint dry. They're fun. Okay. Trying to keep to a sci-fi fantasy theme. Oh my goodness. I am a sci-fi lover. Yeah. So all my Inktober stuff has been a theme until last year. But then last year is when my grandma died and Inktober got interrupted. But that's what's over on this. I don't know if we can see it here. Yeah, we can't see it. Anyway, my Inktober from last year. Sorry about the wiggling, guys. Good thing it's a small camera feed there. My Inktober from last year got interrupted when my grandma died. So for Inktober this year, I'm going to try and finish that one instead of doing the new Inktober challenge. Raspberry in Danish is hindbær. Not sure Drupal translates. Ah. Okay. You wish you had patience for painting like this. Just had cereal, but already want lunch. That's funny. That's how I am. I'm like, I want more food already.
Mm-hmm.
Dang it. I hate when I drop too much water in and it just makes all the paint go away. Okay. Yes. Beth is also a big sci-fi fan. You always know your age, Gina. That's good. Your main medium is polymer clay with lots of dragons. That's cool. That is very fun. Yeah, I watched the Nerdy Crafter, and she does polymer clay. Well, she used to do it more often than she does it lately, or at least I haven't noticed her doing it much lately, but I haven't had time to be on YouTube a whole lot. Well, good question, Beth. Yeah, I have a bunch of Sculpey too. I gave a bunch of it away, but I found a bunch more lately, so most of it was still soft. Uh-oh, have a bloom. Where'd my brush go? There we go. Yeah, so someone sent me something in my P.O. box. That's why we're riding to town. It's a ways, but not too bad. Curious what it is. It's gonna be fun. So maybe I can show you on tomorrow's video. I'll probably open it right then and there because I won't be able to resist it, but I'll show it to you. 3 minutes. That would be enough time to do another grouplet. I should probably just do that. Otherwise, 3 minutes will take a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Raspberry to the rescue.
Oh no, my paper towel broke.
We're gonna have to bring a backpack and go to the store and buy some raspberries because I really want some now. It's my most favorite fruit ever. Do you need a new paper towel? I have more.
I don't know yet.
I have a whole roll here. I'll put them up here by the water. Look how dirty our waters are.
Drupal looks a little whatever.
It looks great in camera screen. I have to let it dry and see what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Here we go. Where are we? Missed some comments. Sometimes they're on your Facebook page. Generally, you sell them at conventions. Forget to have taken pictures before they sell. Well, I said that all backwards, but that's too bad. Yeah, I always try and take pictures of my work before I send it on because I don't know. I like to have a record of it. And that one painting I sent to one of you was one of my favorites. So I tried to get a really good picture of that. And I have I did 2 of them, and I have one here in a frame. And then I sent the really good one to one of you because it was better. But I took good pictures of it. Health problems preventing from doing much artwork. Oh, Nerdy Crafters, health problems. Okay. Yeah, I haven't caught up with her. I think I'm subscribed to her other channel too. Nerdy. What is her other channel? I forget. Nerdy Crafter and I don't remember. Yeah, I forgot about all her health problems. I hope Denise gives you more dot cards. Yeah, I started watching her live. Well, whoopsie, her live show, but it was already over with because I was out at dinner. Or was that the night before? I can't even remember. But anyway, it's up on my computer here off in one of the tabs. I am. Let me look. Yeah, I'm only 34 minutes into it. So that's as far as I've gotten in it so far. Jackie. Oh, Nerdy Jackie. That's right. About having ideas right before the show. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of unboxings and kit testing. And those are fun too. I enjoy watching those when I can. All right. Well, we're at noon. We're so close to being done. Not really. Kind of. We're like halfway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're about the same-ish. Okay. So, yeah, I think I'm going to call it a timeout. I was really hoping to finish this one so that this afternoon I could just work on my squirrel. So much for that. Oh, well. Let's see here. Oopsie, wrong way.
I may need to finish this real quick.
Your druplet?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I figured you would. Never good to stop in the middle. My tea is still half full, which is always nice. I hate it when I run out of my tea because I only do one tea a day. When I run out, it's sad. That's because I already had 12 ounces of coffee this morning. Otherwise, I would let myself have more than one tea. Looks great, though, after 40 art says. I love your name, after 40 art. All right, do you have a YouTube channel? I'm going to go look. I'm going to look right now. I wonder, does it mess you guys up if I click off of StreamYard? What is this? After 40 art. Yes, 315 subscribers. Uh-oh, it's playing. Ah. Ooh, fun stuff on your channel. I'm subscribing. Swatching Rosa Gallery. I'm going to watch that one first. I watched a Swatching Rosa Gallery paint video this morning, too. Oh, you haven't posted in a month. Well, chop, chop. That's what we say in our family. Chop, chop. See, not so thrilled with the face, but you can happily say that your fairy raspberry harvester is finished. Fairy raspberry harvester. That sounds so cool. Very fun, very fun. Okay, let's see. Yeah, all right. How's your druplet?
Ooh. I think okay.
Yeah, looks good. These are fun. I think these are going to turn out to be really pretty paintings, actually. So
may have to redo this one.
Yeah, doesn't look too bad. It has a lot of depth to it, actually. Yeah. This is the one. Let me bring that closer. This one here's the one she's talking about. It's still a little wet, but the color variation in it makes it look like it has a lot of depth. So I actually really like it. Been filming just the editing thing. Oh, the editing is horrible. Yeah, doing these daily videos reminded me like, oh, I can do a video in like 20 minutes and then the editing takes hours. So it's kind of unfortunate the editing has to be like that. You'll put it up on your Instagram. Great. Good, good, good. I'll go. I think I might already follow you on Instagram. I can't remember. Never remember much. Let me look. Search for, is it under your regular name, I assume? Wait, how come search didn't work? Probably because I'm on the computer and the computer and Instagram are horrible. Mitzi.Bartlett. No, that might not be you. Hang on. I'm going to try and find the right one. There's too many. You'll have to give me your exact Instagram so I can make sure it's the right one. All right. It's Haven Art Studio. Okay, yeah, I wouldn't have found that. So I'm glad I asked. Let me type that in before I let you go and just make sure that I have it. Haven Art Studio. Haven Art Studio, New York. Inspiration Haven Art Studio, Haven Art Studios,
What's that?
Haven Art Studio, New York.
Oh.
You think you'll look it up after too? I'm using your small core palette. Love to paint colors and press plastic on. It's cool. Oh yeah, that is really fun to do. I do that in some of my watercolor classes. Okay, I'm not sure. You know what? Just go, Mitzi, go message me on Instagram with your Instagram once you find it. That way I can know I'm following actually the right person. Oh, at Haven Art Sculpture. Okay, you did find it. I just closed my Instagram. Make sure I can find it real quick, and then we'll let you go. Haven, wait, I already forgot what it was.
At Haven Art Sculpture, I think.
Haven Art Sculpture. Okay.
Yeah.
It helps if you spell it right. Sculpture. Oh, there you are. Yep, Mitzi Bartlett. Cool. So no, I was not following you because, oh, that's so cute. Nice. All right, cool. Well, guys, uh-oh, I just hit open Excel accidentally. Artocrastinator. Oh, that's so funny. That's great, Beth. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna let you go. We're maybe gonna go on a bike ride if we feel up to it. The treat at the end of maybe eating lunch is a good thing.
It might not make me want to ride a bike after.
Right, true. Maybe we should pull the truck farther down that hill. All right, thank you guys so much for joining us. We will finish these maybe today. I don't know how much time I get Tori
That
for.
reminds me of my Aunt Vic. She says ta-ta.
Oh, ta-ta. The avatar is one of your dragons. Drinking cocoa. Very cool. All right, guys. Thank you again. Really appreciate you being here. It's much more fun painting with you guys and chatting in the comments with you. We will see you next time. Bye. For now.